Hi and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I want to share with you how I made this beautiful tote bag that you are seeing here. If you're interested in learning, let's get into the video. So guys, I have this fabric here, as you can see on the table. It's actually a cotton fabric and it's measured 16 inches long here and it's 14 inches wide, as you can see. So 16 inches long, 14 inches wide. And I have two of it here. So this is it. So this is the fabric for the main bag. And I have this African print that I have here. It's just a piece of African print because I want this bag to have like an African touch. So that's why I went ahead to cut it. It didn't really have any measurement, so I just cut it out. So now on this side of the bag, where we have this the length, where we have the 16 inches on the edge, I'm going to measure 1 inch from the edge of the bag, the side where we have the 16 inches, which is the actual length of it. I'm going to measure 1 inch all the way to the other end of it. As you see me doing like this, I'm going to use my ruler to rule this on a straight line. So go ahead and do the same thing for yours if you want to add like another fabric to it. So just go ahead and do it. But if you don't want to add any fabric, you want to sew yours like that, you can skip this part. So now I'm going to place this African print here on that line that I just drew now. Just on the line away from the 1 inch here. So I'm going to place it properly there, and I'll use my pins to hold this down. So I'll just use my pins to hold it. Now, this African print is actually on that line that we drew, that 1 inch that we went in by. And I'm pinning it on just one of the fabric, not on both the fabric, just one piece. As you can see me raising it here, I'm pinning it on one of the fabric. So I'll pin this all the way to the end. So this is me pinning now. So when I'm done pinning, I'm going to, let me just pin this other side just to secure it. When I'm done pinning this, I'll take this to my sewing machine now, and I'm going to sew the edge. I'm going to stitch on the edge of this fabric along these lines. I will stitch very close to the edge on both sides. I will use a matching thread and I will stitch it down on one fabric. As you can see, it's on one fabric. When I'm done stitching that down, I will place the other fabric on it like this, right side facing each other, and I will stitch this down part with 1/2 inch this way. When I'm done, I will iron it out. So guys, I'm done, as you can see, and I've also went ahead to iron it out. I ironed the inside open, as you can see it right here. So this is it now. It's looking flat because I've gone ahead to iron it. Now on this side of the fabric, which is the side where we have the 14 inches here, I'm going to measure 1/2 inch from the top. I will measure 1/2 inch all the way from one end to the other end here. When I'm done, I'm going to fold it this way. Now you can use your iron to do this part here, so it will actually relax properly. You can use your iron to do this, but I'm actually going to use my iron to do this. But before I use my iron, let me use my pin so that you guys can have an idea of what I'm talking about. So I'm going to pin this down at that 1/2 inch point. So I'll pin this down here. So you can see me doing like this. I'm going to pin it down. So when I'm done pinning this down now, I'll take this to my ironing table and I will iron it out to make it more relaxed. When I'm done ironing, I'll place the tape like this again on this edge there, and I will go down by another one half an inch rather, making it 1 inch. So just go down from that edge by 1 inch. You see the way I'm placing it now. After ironing, go down by 1 inch and fold. Can you see? Can you see the way I folded it? The way we folded the half an inch, I folded it the same way at that point where we took 1 inch. And I did the same thing for both sides. I did the same thing for both the other side of the fabric and this other side as well, as you can see it. Now, can you see how it's looking? So this is it right here. So this is it. I'm going to set this aside for now. Now I have this long strap of fabric here, and this is going to serve as our handle, and it's measured about 26 inches long. So this is 26 inches long actually. 26 inches long, 4 inches wide. So this is it, and I have two of this here for the handle of this bag. So now I'm going to fold it like this. I will use my iron to iron it out so that I will know mark the middle of this fabric. When I'm done ironing, I'll place it like this, and I'll flip it over like this. Can you see what I'm doing? Now in the middle, place both sides like this in the middle of this fabric like this, and flip it over like this. When you are done, I'm going to stitch the edge of this long strap all the way to the other end. You do the same thing for the other one. Now I have this white fabric that will be serving as our lining for this bag, and it's 28 inches long and 14 inches wide. Now I'll get my other fabric, which is the main fabric here. I'll arrange it properly on the table, and I'll get my lining. Now what I want to do is I'll arrange this lining properly, making sure it's properly arranged. Now I will flip this upside open, that part where we ironed down, and I'll push this white lining inside. Can you see? So you push it inside. You do the same thing for the other side as well. So I'll put it inside like this. So just make sure it's properly arranged. So you can see I'm trying to arrange it properly here. So guys, I realized that the camera is actually too close, so I have to take it up a little bit for you guys to see. So from the edge of this fabric where my hand is here, I went in by 4 inch on both sides to fix our handle. I'm so sorry that that part wasn't recorded. So this is it. So from the sides, go in by 4 inches on both sides of the bag and place your handle, that handle that we've sewed together. And this is it, guys. So you sew both the up and the down part to secure the handle together. Can you see the way I made this? I'm so sorry that that part wasn't recorded. So when you are done stitching it down, you're going to flip yours over like this, the bag over like this, and I'm going to sew this part. See the way I'm sewing it? I'm going to sew this other side as well. Now I'm done stitching that side down, because you can see the both sides. I'm done stitching down, and this is how it's looking. So this is it here. This is how the bag is looking. So I'll flip this to the wrong side. So this is the inside of our bag. Can you see? This is the inside of our bag here. So I'm trying to bring these things out. So please guys, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. So I'm trying to bring the edges out here. This is it right here. So when I'm done, I'm going to arrange the sides and I will stitch this part down with 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch depending on the allowances you used in stitching the other side. I'll do that for both sides. So this is it right here. Can you see how neat the inside of our bag is looking? So I'll flip this over to the right side. Can you see the front of our bag here? So I'm trying to bring out the edges for this bag. Just make sure everything is out. Just bring out everything, bring out the edges from the bag. So this is it. Can you see how neat this bag is looking? It's looking so beautiful already. So this is it here. Look at the sides. Can you see everywhere is looking so neat? So this is it here. Now on this side, you can actually leave the bag the way it is, but I want it to have this shape at the down. So to do that, I'm going to fold it like this. Can you see the way I'm arranging it here? I'll arrange it this way. I'm actually going to iron this part down and I'll place my tape like this and I'll measure 3 inches here and I'll rule the line out. I'll do the same thing for this other side as well. I will arrange the sides properly like this. So you can see like this and I'll measure 3 inches. Can you see? And I'll rule it the way I did for the other side. I'll just make a mark there, 3 inches. So I'll go to my sewing machine and I'll stitch this down on this other side as well. So guys, I've gone ahead to stitch down as you can see on both sides. So this is how it's looking. I'll cut this out. Just cut this off here from this part. I'll do the same thing for the other side as well. So please guys, kindly subscribe to this channel, turn on your notification bell, kindly share with your friends and family. So I'm cut this other part out as well. So when I'm done cutting, I'm going to flip it to the inside of the bag like this. I'll flip it in, push everything out, just making sure everything is out. I'll do the same thing for the other side as well, and then I will stitch this way like this, and I'll do the same thing for this other side. So guys, I'm done and this is it. Can you see the inside of our bag looking so beautiful? And this is the final look of the bag. So this is how our bag is looking. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.